Hoyoverse have listened to the community more now than ever before. YouTube, welcome into a video where today we're going to be talking about why now is pretty much the best time ever to get into or to get back into Genshin Impact. The 5.0 live stream just got concluded and we got a lot of information about what's coming when Natlan finally drops on the 28th of August. There's many things over the past 4 years that people have been asking for a very, very long time in the game that have just never been added, and people have been complaining saying Genshin never listened, and now they have. I'm going to go through the comprehensive list with you right now of all of the quality of life improvements, rewards, and everything that got listed out that we're going to be getting in 5.0, so you can make a good decision on whether it's a good time for you to come back to the game and whether you should give it another chance. So not only is Natlan dropping in 5.0 with 2 new Archon quests, 2 new character story quests, a ton of new characters including
Kachina
for free, which is a 4-star character. The 2 new 5-stars coming out in 5.0 for Natlan is Mulani and Kinich, who both look absolutely incredible. In this new Natlan region, there's going to be 3 tribes, which we're going to get to learn a lot more about through the story and the lore. But it's also Genshin's 4-year anniversary. It's the first time it's coincidentally dropped with a 0.0 update, so we're getting a double whammy. And in previous years, Genshin's anniversaries have been a little bit controversial. People haven't really thought that the rewards were justified or good enough, but this year people are blown away, and you'll understand why. After the anniversary update, you can log in to receive 10 free pulls, and starting from August 28th, additional rewards of 1,600 Primo Gems and a Firstborn Fire Sprite, which is an in-game free companion, will be sent via the in-game mail. Incredible rewards just for logging in. Now, if you are a returning player, you will receive 10 free pulls through the Stellar Reunion system. At Adventure Rank 30 and having not logged in for 45 days in a row, you can complete the Stellar Reunion quest when you return to receive this. Now, also, upon completing the Liwa Archon quest, you immediately now unlock the Natlan storyline. You can skip through the main storylines of 3 nations at once if you just want to get straight into the action, maybe on an alt account or on your main account, and just go straight into Natlan. Natlan chests will also give more Primo Gems, and quests give character upgrade materials to newly released characters to get them up to level 60. So imagine, new character comes out, you've just started playing the game, you can't really go to Natlan just yet because, well, you've just started. You're in Mondstadt, you're in Liwa, maybe Inazuma, Sumeru, maybe you have got to Fontaine, but you just haven't quite got to Natlan yet or any of the other regions. You'll now be able to level characters up to 60, which is a really, really good starting point and base point before even getting to the point of being able to farm the materials. This is one of the biggest changes Genshin's made for the 5.0 update. I personally think it's one of the best changes the game could offer for new players, and for anybody, to be honest. It's pretty great. And for the areas that you can go to and farm for materials, certain enemies now have an increased drop rate for items such as specters for the stupid specter materials, and these guys for the handguards. We all know how painful handguard farming can be. Now, all of these changes are fantastic for new players, but for existing players, if you're at AR 58, you can now unlock world level 9, which will also further increase the drops from enemies and bosses up to a minimum of 3 boss materials, and obviously more general enemy materials that you're just killing in the overworld as well. It's a fantastic update, fantastic change. The enemies will be slightly harder, so make sure you prepare well enough for that by farming artifacts. Oh god, the dreadful artifact system, dude. Always RNG. Always going for that onset goblet with the main stat being the damage bonus that you need and double crit. Well, not anymore, dude. Not anymore. Genshin have finally added the option to select with a certain material that you can get through the battle pass and through other means in the game, and you get one for free for the anniversary. A way to select an artifact's main stat and 2 substats. You can now select an onset goblet, for example, an onset hydro damage goblet, select hydro for the main stat, and crit rate and crit damage for the substat. Absolutely phenomenal change. We don't quite have artifact loadouts yet, but this is a huge quality of life improvement to help build your characters to be able to do a lot of damage or a lot of healing, a lot of sustain, a lot of support, whatever you need them to do, a lot easier. For farming for character materials, usually you have to run around collecting regional specialties to be able to level them up, ascend them past certain levels as well. And it can be quite tedious and annoying because you don't know exactly where they are. You select the character that shows them on the map and you got to be close enough to be able to see them and discover them. However, most people just use the interactive map, which in my opinion, although it's a great tool, is still quite a pain in the backside to use. But from version 5.0 onwards, regional specialties are now going to be shown on the map. You're going to get this little blue highlighted circle, and then when you get close enough with the characters, you're going to see the exact pinpoint location location as well. So these are going to be much easier to farm. You're going to have a much easier time leveling up your characters past 60 once you've already got them from the character quests. And while we're talking about building characters, this goes for older players and new players. 5.0 is going to be adding 2 new artifact sets to be able to farm, but also 5 new craftable weapons. And out of those 5 new craftable weapons, 3 of them are going to be free, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's a fantastic addition to the game, and it's going to make building those 3 characters that use those 3 weapons a ton easier. Genshin has slowly been adding harder content to the game, such as the Imaginarium Theater, where you need to level up your characters more to be able to use them, get friendship with them, and a lot of people have been saying it is quite tough, but with a lot of these changes that are coming, like the artifact main stat changes, I do have a feeling it's going to be a lot easier for players. And for those of you that are worried that you just don't have enough characters, if you start playing Genshin Impact or come back to Genshin Impact in the 5.0 update, there is some incredible additions that are going to help you out with the endgame content, whether it's Spiral Abyss or Imaginarium Theater or any other content in the game pretty much. Starting in 5.0 for the new Genshin anniversary of 4 years, you are now going to be able to select a standard character for free. A guaranteed standard character selector. It's something players have been asking for years, and it's finally here. And it's not only for the 4th year anniversary, it is for every future anniversary that there is. If you've been waiting for a certain standard character for years and you just haven't been able to get them, now's your chance. And you know, all of these years where people have been saying that the weapon ban is a scam, it wasn't really a scam, it was just very unfair. At first, it was terrible because there was no guarantee at all. Sometimes people have spent thousands of dollars on the weapon banner just to get one weapon. Then Genshin added the fate point system where you could lose the 50-50 twice. You had to pull a lot of times on the weapon banner to guarantee yourself the weapon. Well, buckle in, kiddos, because after version 5.0, it's basically going to a normal 50-50 system. The fate point system does still exist, but instead of having 2 fate points, you're now just going to have 1. So if you lose the 50-50, you've got your fate point. You can then just pull on the banner and get the weapon that you need. Honestly, version 5.0 onwards, building characters and gaining characters is going to be so much easier. It's insane to think about. It's honestly one of the craziest updates to ever hit Genshin Impact. Hoyoverse truly have started listening to the player base a lot more. It feels really good as a player as well to be able to give all of this feedback over the years and finally see it come to fruition. Sure, it'd have been nice if it happened sooner, but it's happening now. So what good is it dwelling on the past if changes are happening now and becoming more positive and we're getting all this super cool stuff? At the end of the day, we're winning. Whether we're winning now or winning before, it doesn't matter. We're still winning. Also, aside from the general brand new updates, don't forget with 5.0 you're getting a whole new map. Natlan is coming out, and with the size of the maps that have been coming out lately with Sumeru and Fontaine, dude, this could be another huge map to add to the collection of different areas to explore for new and existing players, with really cool new ways to explore the map and areas too, with the Saurian companions and the new characters like Kinnich being able to grapple here, there, and everywhere. The new character skills look absolutely awesome. The new map looks absolutely amazing as well, so you don't just have the quest to look forward to, you've also got the overworld exploration. I'm super excited to be able to test out the new Saurian companions features and stuff and be able to navigate the map in different ways that we've never been able to before, and I think y'all would enjoy it a lot as well. So again, all in all, if you're looking to either get back into Genshin Impact or start playing Genshin Impact for the first time, I mentioned it a couple of videos ago, but now is quite literally the best time you could possibly choose. Oh, and don't let me forget as well, the top-up bonuses will be resetting for the 4th year anniversary. So if you've already whaled out on the Wish shop and spent the $100 pack or whatever, the bonuses come back. You get double the rewards per purchase one time. Let me know what you think about the update down in the comments below. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content and if you want to see more. I appreciate you guys for watching. I truly believe that we're getting into the golden era of Genshin Impact. Devs are listening, changes are being made. Keep giving your feedback, and I think we'll see some fantastic changes to the game, dude. I really, really do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.